time learning about landscape lighting. This session will provide some basic information about planning a system as you think about why and what you want to light. We will also give you a quick view of the types of landscape lighting fixtures available and finish with some installation information. So let's get started with your landscape lighting job. First, take an honest assessment of what you love about your yard. The things you love are likely the things you'll want to feature with lighting. Then consider how to use your yard. Are there spaces where you gather? Do you have a quiet retreat? Would those spaces benefit from lighting? Would the addition of lighting make another area more usable in the evening? Do you want to call attention to the architecture of your home? Are there elements of design worthy of illumination? Lighting can magnify the beauty of a home throughout the evening. Beyond the extension of use, there are some consistent reasons why people use landscape lighting. Of course, we love our homes. Landscape lighting extends that beauty through the nighttime. It is often said that a well-lit home at night looks better than one during the day. Safety is a big concern. Making certain family and friends navigate your yard is an important reason to include lighting. Perhaps the most common reason for including nighttime lighting is security. Well-placed lighting, not just blasts of light from glare-filled beacons, makes the home less inviting to criminals and bad guys. Now that you've decided to add landscape lighting to your home, what do you light? Let's go through the options. Most homeowners appreciate the architecture of their home. To express that beauty, lighting can be carefully planned and added. Most people spend countless hours and many dollars on building a beautiful landscape. Lighting can share that joy throughout the evening. If yard art is included in an outdoor space, it typically occupies a featured spot and oftentimes is representative of the owner. It may also represent a large expenditure of money. Lighting yard art adds an unusual element to the total makeup of the home at night. Illuminating paths and walkways is vital for safe nighttime navigation through the yard. Whether for family, friends, or the owners, path lighting will make the space much more usable all night long. Well-designed landscape lighting is a blend of these four elements into a meaningful total. No single light source should be more important than the other. That makes a good design. To create a wonderful lighting design, using the correct tools are crucial. We'll go through the different types of landscape lighting fixtures engineered to achieve those goals. Accent fixtures are the workhorses of landscape lighting. In almost every installation, there will be more accent pieces used than any other. Accent lights are used for lighting architecture, trees, yard art, and more by employing uplighting, downlighting, cross-lighting, grazing, and wall wash techniques. In-ground fixtures are defined by their name. They can be buried in soil, embed in concrete, or bored into wall surfaces. Their recessed nature makes them less intrusive, but that also means they must be extremely well engineered for strength and against water ingression. Path and spread landscape lighting is one of two categories where the lighting fixture is actually seen. They may be selected for looks, but they must also perform well. The second category selected for looks is deck lighting. These pieces are engineered to fit on typical 4-inch deck posts, and they shine light onto the outside perimeter of the deck. Step lights have been created for deck and masonry construction so ample lighting can be directed onto stair treads. These are important pieces for the safe use of outdoor spaces. Effective underwater lighting must be watertight and engineered to withstand the brutal environment, but not chemically impact the water, plants, and aquatic life that exist within. This balancing act results in effective machines that can add amazing excitement to ponds, streams, and waterfalls. Hardscape lighting is engineered for insertion in masonry construction. The most common spots are under the capstone, but they can be effective elsewhere. The hardscape fixture is very small, and because of that, use in other applications is popular. Without the mortar plate, it can be screwed into wood steps and constructions and virtually disappear. Of course, with all systems, numerous accessories are needed. All systems require a transformer, and wire must travel from the transformer to each fixture in the plan. Controlling the transformer requires a timer. Dozens of accessories are available to make the system do exactly what you want and need it to do. Now that you understand what you are lighting and why you are lighting the outdoor environment, and you have a better idea of the products that can achieve these lighting results, let's move into the installation of landscape lighting. You've thought about what you want to light. Now, match the fixtures developed to do that particular lighting job to what you want to light. Blend those fixtures with the transformer required to electrify it and the accessories needed to complete the installation. There is a separation in the product selection process. Decorative products can be chosen for their aesthetic properties. You want them to look good in the space. For the functional fixtures, those must be selected for the job they need to perform and where they are going to be placed. Once the intent is determined, the most obvious fixture choice will almost write itself. Residential landscape lighting is almost always a 12-volt system. A 12-volt system removes the risk of electric shock, but it does not mean care can be ignored. There are safety rules required for 12-volt lighting installation that must be followed. To ensure a safe installation, remember these points. Only install UL-listed low-voltage landscape lighting products. Transformers have a 25-amp circuit protector. Wire protection must equal that, so 12-gauge direct burial wire must be used at a minimum. It too has a 25-amp rating. Smaller wire has a larger amp rating and will not provide protection. Larger wire, such as 10-gauge or 8-gauge, has a lower amp rating and will be okay. Wire must be buried a minimum of 6 inches deep in soil only. Wire should never be covered with mulch. During operation, the wire warms. The soil is a natural insulator. Mulch is an accelerant and could be combustible, thereby setting a fire. To confirm a safe installation and ensure you do not exceed the amp safety rating of the wire in the transformer, always check the actual amp measurements during installation. Perhaps this sounds like too complicated a job to handle on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Don't worry. There are a host of landscape lighting designers and pros that are ready to assist. Check out the Find a Pro section on Kichler.com or consult with the AOLP for a certified member of this organization of outdoor lighting professionals.